You who were dead in your trespasses and your uncircumcision of your flesh, God made alive together with him, having forgiven us all our trespasses, by canceling the record of debt that stood against us with its legal demands. This he set aside, nailing it to the cross. Why is today good? Rain, drizzle, and fog, it certainly isn't the weather. Why is today good? A day off from school? We can do better than that. Why is today Good Friday? All the time people are saying, thank God it's Friday. I hope they do. Friday is the change in our week, when we are getting ready to rest, relax, and I pray spend some time with the Lord. But Good Friday is better than every other Friday. Not because we are good, but because God is good. On Good Friday, we celebrate that God is so good and so loving, that he gave everything, his most cherished thing. God gave his one and only Son, that we might have life everlasting through him. Good Friday's good. Even though on Good Friday we confront the reality of our sin. It is good to do that, even though it hurts. Even though it humbles, maybe especially because it humbles. It is good to come before the Lord as we are. To be convicted of our sin, but not condemned. Because God is so good that he gave us his Son. The invitation. Jesus said to his disciples, you will all fall away because of me this night. For it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. But after I am raised up, I will go before you into Galilee. And Peter answered Jesus, saying, though they all fall away because of you, I will never fall away. Jesus said to him, truly I tell you, this very night before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times. And Peter said to Jesus, even if I must die with you, I will not deny you. And every one of the disciples said the same thing. The passage from the Gospel of Mark calls us into prayer. And so they went to a place called Gethsemane. And he said to his disciples, sit here while I pray. And he took with him Peter and James and John, and began to be greatly distressed and troubled. And he said to them, my soul is very sorrowful, even to death. Remain here and watch. And going a little farther, he fell on the ground and prayed that if it were possible, the hour might pass from him. And he said, Abba, Father, all things are possible for you. Remove this cup from me. Yet not what I will, but what you will. And he came and found them sleeping. And he said to Peter, Simon, are you asleep? Could you not watch 1 hour? Watch and pray that you will not enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And again he went away and prayed, saying those same words. And again he came back and found them sleeping, for their eyes were heavy, and they did not know what to answer him.